What is up, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful night. Now, I wanted to put this little treat together for y'all because of you guys. Um, I hit a pretty cool little milestone. Now, any of you guys who post videos, have profiles, put stuff out there, you all see your analytics when you uh, use the YouTube app that shows you, your analytics, how many people watch per week, click, all that stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. Uh, well, I got my 200,000 plus views uh, or hours. It's something like that, but it was 200 plus. And then on top of having one of my favorite bands in Angels and Airwaves recommend my channel was just mind blowing to me. So, um, for the reasons of all those views, I know it was because of one person and one person only. So I decided to put together a top five of my favorite moments of his from American Idol, a show that I still have yet to watch live. But to go back and look at the songs that made me start following this person in the first place and even starting YouTube channel, uh, is yeah, he is the reason. And to actually believe that somebody, one person would even watch one post that I put up, to actually having that many people now doesn't mean that they clicked the like button or that they made a comment or liked it or disliked it, but just the fact that somebody out there actually had put, the time to click, maybe watch a little bit of it, and then move on to a better one. It was just an awesome feat, and I want to thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I hope you enjoy tonight's video. So I noticed the audio is kind of coming out funky again, so I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Let's see, maybe right there. Yeah. Um, I noticed on the last two songs that I uploaded, one of them I intentionally made private because it didn't come out at all, so I don't know what the hell's going on there. But want to see how long it'll take for me to get this out, and I know you guys will love it. So yeah, let's get this party started. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna play the first song, then I'm gonna ask the question. My top five American Idol songs by Alejandro. I can't necessarily even say my top five, but I gotta say the first five songs by Alejandro because they blew me the fudge away. And just the way you start off an interview, what's up? How's it going? What's up, homies? I will forever love that. That is just funny as hell.
All right.
What's up?
What's up, homies?
How's everything going?
Just chill.
So tell us who you are, where you're from, your credentials, man.
My name's Alejandro.
Alejandro.
And I grew up just like every other kid, but I was homeschooled. Picked up music later in life. Started to play out in the street.
Really? So you taught yourself how to sing? How did you?
Yeah.
Really? Self-taught, the whole thing?
It's the whole thing, yeah.
Ah.
I was always been.
I know they have the camera mostly on Lionel Richie because Lionel Richie, who knows, maybe they take turns to, interview the next auditioner or auditionee. But when they had flashed to all three of them real quick, Luke had his head down like if he was just disinterested, like, just another one who's gonna waste my time.
I'm like super nervous about singing, so I would play out in the street and push myself. I played piano too, and
Wow.
yeah, and
That's
it's
kidding.
been pretty cool.
Loving it.
Yeah, man.
What are you going to play for us?
It's an original I wrote. It's called Out Loud.
Out loud.
Yeah, it's about how I really didn't tell the truth when I was younger, and later on in life, it took me a while to really speak the truth.
Very good.
Hold me closer to your fantasy. I can try to be the one you love and need. I'm feeling you sort of like a burden. I letting go when we know. I see the words across her face.
That acoustic playing is
My
just
last breath
fucking
for you.
amazing.
Broken hearts molded to prove. It's hard to breathe in, breathe out now. It's hard to say the truth out loud. Out loud now, yeah. Out loud now, yeah. Out loud.
That was the greatest.
How the hell do you do that on an acoustic? That's the one thing I've always wanted to, like, I guess practice makes perfect, man, because but just a short amount of time he was playing, just crazy. So here comes the first pause. Get ready for my second. I'm not going to do them in order because I thought his second attempt was kind of just blown out of proportion with the whole clothes throwing thing and all that. Like, yeah, he said it was just off the dome, you know, he kind of shocked them with his skills right there, but he changed American Idol in the sense that, you know, he put an emphasis on playing, you know, his ability to play the piano and guitar, but it's always been about voice, and his voice wasn't the greatest there, but, you know, I'm glad he went on because then he got to show how he could really sing, which this dude has a voice. So let me get on to the second. Now, I highly doubt Coldplay listens to any of my YouTube videos, but I'm sorry, man, you got outdone, outdid, however you want to say it, by this young kid live in his version.
Music, I'm just like, man, I just love this. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you're doing, and it was all yellow. I drew a line, I wrote a song for you, and everything you're doing. It was all yellow. So then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing to have done. And it was all yellow.
I don't know if the pausing and the way I'm editing is going to allow for a straight up just letting me post without copywriting. I have been running it, like, the more views that I've gotten on other views, jeez. The more views that I have gotten as a whole on my channel, starting are, you know, if you guys know, if you have your own channel and you post content, it gives you the analytics, and when it gets up there pretty high and the amount of views you're getting, it seems like they really tightened down on it, because now stuff that I was getting away with before, I can't get away with, and they immediately copy strike it. And so I'm having myself to pause more, talk more, so I apologize for all that. But, you know, pausing it, or I mean pausing the recording, I don't know if that's enough to get away with, so apologize for the pausing and the talking, but you guys know how that rolls. thing I noticed won't get me copyright strikes are rewinds. So, that is my absolute favorite part of this whole song, when you bust into that.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. And everything you do. I feel like I've come on.
I absolutely love it, man. That kid, yeah, he deserved it. So, on to the third song. Okay, so this song was one of the first ones I played when I started this video, and people absolutely love this song. I haven't gotten to really listen to Post Malone. I haven't taken even the opportunity to give it an effort, to be honest with you. But I respect an artist who, you know, I actually heard him playing Elvis when he was before he became famous, and dude has talent, man. And the song as a whole would honestly speak to me. But yeah, if he did a full version of this, I'd just be entrenched and say, "Yep, that's a story of my dating life right there." So here we go.
She told me that I'm not enough. She left me here with a broken heart. She phoned me twice and it's all my fault. She cut too deep, now she's left me scarred. There's so many thoughts going through my brain. I'm taking these shots like it's Novocaine. Ooh, I fall apart.
Again, guys, I'm sorry for having to pause it and speak again, but hey, I can't disagree with her. I mean, every little thing you hear there on the stage, you would have thought, okay, the band's gonna put this together and let me see how I can mesh with it with me playing the guitar and singing, and we'll do this before rehearsals. Nope, not with this dude. He comes in with the music and he says, hey, this is what I produced, this is what I made. And you guys could all watch it. I don't do Instagram, I don't do TikTok. I have like a thing at the end that says, you know, go to the Instagram page because the person who made my intro and outro said, oh, you should have one, this and that. So I don't even know what, to be honest with you, like what Instagram, like I guess you just post pictures, isn't that like kind of like you or Facebook? I honestly, I really don't know, and I'm not being like acting like a pretentious prick. I'm like, oh, I don't do Instagram. No, that's not it at all. I really don't have it other than having set it up and left it at that. And you'll see because at the end of mine, you know, outros, you'll see how long the number is. It's like Francisco with all these tons of digits. Like I just put up whatever. So anyways, hopefully I talked enough for no copyright, and I'll do one rewind back to Katy Perry.
Ooh,
Okay, so for people who play guitar, you understand an electric guitar has what you call pickups. So where this is, you'll usually see pickups. You'll see like silver dots kind of matching one another here. See, sometimes it'll just be a block, silver. I'm not, teaching anyone anything about guitars. I'm just showing you about pickups because I really don't know much other than about guitars, other than pickups, about how well they, you know, pick up the sound. Pickups. I mean, they might be called something other, but they just always been pickups to me. That's how I've always known them. But and they're on the same on the bass, but they pick up the sound so much more easier that you don't have to hit or strike the chord as hard. You also don't. You could also play nearly by just pushing down on the chord. And I played for like 3 years or so, and compared to him, I wouldn't even call it playing. But I had gotten okay at playing like Newfound Glory, Blink-182, like punk rock. I did learn Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne and the Halfway Point of One by Metallica. And Halfway of Joe Satriani's. I'm going to have to play that one. I think you guys will like that one. But anyways, you could just like hit it, strike the chord with just your finger, not doing the guitar thing, but just hit the chord with your one finger and it will pick up the sound. With how he plays an acoustic, like you really have to strike the heck out of that chord in order to do what he's doing. And for him to play like that with an acoustic guitar just blows my effing mind away. Love that version he did. Alright, on to the next. No one's asked, but I thought I'd explain. I decided to use an older pair of Apple headphones. Actually, they're not older, but the older style with the auxiliary plug-in to plug in the back of the headphone so you could kind of hear the volume at which you're speaking. Gives me better, I could hear myself a lot better so I'm not, speaking too loudly. But sometimes I've noticed some of my songs, the volume's great. And then some of them, it's just way over, like the bass takes over way too much, or I've told you guys, my bad, I've been trying to work on that. This, granted, this is a wonderful, source for people to create content and be an open source. There's always going to be updates here and there. But just getting the volume right has been kind of tough. So I'm going to get to the next song. Okay, I picked this song because of how I was floored seeing somebody play the piano like this and sing. I mean, I try to screw around on a piano and it's just not for me. And for this dude to play the piano like this and sing, I remember the first night I seen it, I was like, God damn. Well, the first night I seen it was when I was YouTubing it, because I'd never seen it, any of the American Idol until we were all kind of stuck in from the pandemic, and fell across this, and I was like, there's no way, man. There's no way. And this kid, man, our young man, just fucking blew it away. And that's cool, too. He gives props to the guy who inspired him to play music and, played with his band, went on the road with him, got to see what it's like. I think that's awesome.
I don't love you no more.
I'm gonna call it a copyright time because that's what it is. I had heard or seen or watched somewhere one of those that they were saying how he's playing would be more fitted for a lefty piano. I didn't know there was a left-hand piano, which a lot of other people didn't believe there was such a thing, but there is a lefty piano. But he plays on a right-handed piano, but his dominant hand isn't. I guess how they play, from what this person was saying, was he's not using his dominant hand, which we would consider right on a righty piano, as the main, how would you say it? I guess as the main chords, that he's allowing his left hand to do that while he's using his right hand to play the undertones. And I may be screwing this all up the way I'm, trying to explain it, but it's something to that effect. And that he could do one or the other. Even if he switched to a left-handed piano, he could still do the same, which is just, again, another mind-blowing, just something that I heard or read somewhere about him when I was looking this up, because I couldn't believe how freaking amazing he was at the piano as well as singing.
Waiting for her, only to find the broken pieces of my heart that was needed for my soul to love again.
I'd be the same way too. Oh my goodness. So, for the last one, now mind you, I'm not going in order of my favorites. I'm just playing some of my favorites. Again, Blesser was on there just because to show how talented this dude is, but yeah. Here is one song. I absolutely loved his voice, and I heard that, while they were filming this, American Idol had audio problems, so if it comes in funky again, my bad. But this is the song that I liked of his for the number 5. So one of my faves was Poison, and the video and his longer version didn't quite, I don't know, I found this in the time that he sang it, pre American Idol days and before people found out who he was. I liked it more. It seemed more uplifting, whereas I know he likes to do visuals with his music videos. He gets, if Trent Reznor is one of his, biggest, biggest idol, someone he looks up to, that was the same way with 9 Inch Nails. That's their visuals and their videos back in the day were like that, so I know where he kind of gets that from. But I just didn't like his live one, I should say. Not his live one, his music video one. So, but that's just me. That's just the way I felt. But I did love this version. So let's see how this for the last one.
Oh my gosh.
And face to face, that I've been watching you to cause this pain out loud within the truth. So tell me, lover, if I'm the one you need.
copyright moment, copyright pause. You could tell that there was an audio engineering problem on Fox's side when they started that off. But again, this was the episode where, to start off, the woman that he was side by side with was a vocal coach. And that was one thing he was always worried about, because he said in his first audition how he just always felt like, he couldn't sing, but he pushed himself by busking, which would make anybody still incredibly nervous, but that's a good way, before you really go out there and start making a name for yourself. And he did with the vocalist, you could tell that he did a hell of a good job, because his voice sounds even better. And his guitar playing skills. I mean, there's no need for improvement there. I mean, I guess I could say everybody could improve, but I don't know how much more he could improve on his. So that's just my opinion.
Oh yeah, yes, your love is so poisoning. Face to face, you know that I've been needing you to cause this pain on our lives. Oh, your love is so poisoning me. Oh yeah, yes, your love is so poisoning me now.
Looks like he's down in there now. So there are my top 5 favorite videos, favorite songs, not in any particular order, but man, like I said, I'm not done doing originals. And at the beginning of this video, the announcement of why I decided to play this is for you guys. But yeah, I hope you liked tonight's videos, and I will be making more shortly, because I know you guys can't get enough of him. So until then, you guys have a good night.